Anxiety and panic disorder. I used to eat a very standard American diet. I would eat endless pizza slices, bags of Doritos, bagels with cream cheese, large double doubles from Tim Hortons at least 5 times a day, Diet Coke, you name it, I ate it. And I constantly struggled with having really awful headaches all day. And I remember just popping Advil every couple hours just to get through the day because my job was physically, mentally, and emotionally draining. At the age of 24, I actually burnt out and I couldn't work anymore because I was just so stressed out and I suffered from awful, awful headaches. When I went home from work, I would turn to food to make me feel better. I noticed a change in my mood and behavior as, the months and stuff went on. I was negative, moody, irritable, and I was just starting to lose my patience with everybody around me. I just wanted to be alone because everybody was irritating me. Things got worse. I never wanted to go out with my boyfriend. We would both get invited to really fun parties, I'm sure. But he would always go and I would stay home by myself because I just couldn't bring myself to leave the house and be around people. Everybody would ask me where I was when he went to the parties, and he would just say, oh, she's sick, oh, she's not feeling good, or oh, she made other plans. And as time went on, they eventually stopped, and then I just started to feel like nobody cared about me. Then it got even worse. I was terrified to leave the house and to take the bus or the train to get to my work. I couldn't even bring myself to walk my dog or put out the garbage. I would live in constant fear that something would happen to me or something would happen to a loved one, and I was always keeping tabs with them, calling them, and just stressing myself out because I was just so scared of losing them or of me dying. So I thought staying inside is way safer, and that's basically what I lived in. I got a leave of absence from work because I couldn't perform my daily tasks. I went to therapy for about a year and I was prescribed Cipralex to control my daily thoughts and emotions that I was having. And because I suffered from panic disorder, I would very, very, very quickly just start shaking, getting red, and feeling like I couldn't breathe. So I was taking this medication, and every time I went, he would up the dose because I still wasn't feeling better. Every time I took the Cipralex, I felt like a zombie. It actually made me feel worse. I continued with my one-on-one therapy, and I also enrolled myself into group therapy. It was there that I learned so much about the anxiety and panic disorder I was living with, and it was very helpful because I got to share, some of my fears, and others got to share their fears with me. So it was just very, very helpful. I didn't feel alone because everybody who was in the room with me felt the exact same way. And I started to feel more normal, whereas when I was sitting at home in my thoughts, I felt like I was the only one and I was spiraling out of control. After therapy, I knew that there was still something missing. I was absolutely terrified to go back to my old previous ways and my mental state. That's when I stumbled upon Freely the Banana Girl on YouTube. I must have watched every single video she ever made, and I was so truly inspired. I knew that this was the lifestyle for me and I had to try it because she just looked so vibrant and full of life. And not to mention, I really, really, really was unhappy with how I looked as a person. And I knew from binging, because I felt so crappy all the time, I had a bunch of weight to lose. I started to cut out all of the meat and dairy from my lifestyle, and I honestly felt so much better within the first week. I did go through some detox. I had a lot of headaches. I was fatigued and felt a bit sluggish. I felt so much mental clarity since switching to a plant-based lifestyle. To this day, I still feel amazing on a plant-based lifestyle. I'm so happy that I came across it on YouTube and I was able to stick with it. Don't get me wrong, I am human. I still have my bad days, but they are nowhere near as bad as they were before. We all get down, we all get sad, we all get frustrated and all that stuff, but I really am able to calm myself down, and I just feel like since switching to the plant-based lifestyle, I am just happier and more vibrant and more positive.